So here's where I'm at, guys. I did the mission. I did the first three chapters of the mission to get myself into relatively the same position I was in before everything went south. Did not lose anybody this time. My controller is running low on battery. And yes, I'd like to... So this time I cleared this area out first. I prioritized the over here, but there's still the over on this side that I'm worried about. They're calling reinforcements out of this part now, which is scary, and I feel like I should deal with that, but first I'm going to deal with this other base camp that's over here. So I have Rosie up there. He's been fighting this Lancer, which I'm hoping I can finish off. These guys are like grenade-proof. They're like bulletproof. These guys are kind of hard to fight, honestly. So that's going to be Alicia's turn.
Let's do this thing.
Maybe Rosie can finish him off. That would be really nice if it were possible. Okay, I'm like right up next to this guy. That should do it. That should really do it. And now I don't have to worry about you shooting the Edelweiss when that comes around. I do still need to worry about the tank that's on the other side here, which is still going to be at full health because I haven't been doing anything with it. And unfortunately, my only... Well, here's something we can think about. What if we returned Catherine Sniper, who is very useful at the beginning, but what if we try doing a retreat now, order this unit to retreat, and instead deploy a new Lancer? Take one of our other Lancers like, yeah, like Jan. I've been waiting to see Jan in action here. So, okay, yeah, Jan's on their way. As for these two down here, maybe I'll move them in a little bit too, but for now I'd rather focus on all the action that's going on up here. Firstly, so last time I drove the Edelweiss up into there and it got really dangerous really fast. So I should try not to do that again. Can I grenade their cover? No, the grenade's not going to reach far enough, so I kind of wish that I didn't decide to move Wendy just now. But okay, we'll try it anyway, because this is just a scout. We should be able to take out a scout just fine, right? Right? Yeah, no, not with that cover there. That was a far cry I was making there. So you guys are going to be kind of at an impasse right now, but they're going to be getting a lot more where that came from. So, what's going on with Largo here? Largo, did I replace your Lance? Yes, I did, because I have another engineer right nearby there as well. Did not want you to get out from cover. That's not what I wanted you to do at all. I like how instantly, too, all the support units and stuff are saying, hey, can you not stand there, maybe? Alright, and I'm actually going to, rather than moving my squishy engineer in and out of cover, I'm going to move Largo in and out of cover. Because then Claudia right here can refill you. Can she make it back to the Edelweiss? Now, the Edelweiss is a little bit too far away right now. Yeah, let's grenade you here. Not gonna reach, need a little bit closer here. Okay. No, Claudia's dead. Claudia's dead. This was a mistake. Might as well throw the grenade. Okay, get back there. Get back there. Good job, Claudia. Okay. Everybody is still alive. Everything is fine. We did disable this tank over here, but we didn't get to destroy it. And same problem over here. We gotta wait for our new Lancer to arrive. Still a sniper up here. I don't know... Yeah, I think Alicia might be able to make it across this street here and do the same thing that I did with Ica last time to try and take out that sniper. Yeah, nobody sees her, so that's good. It does mean, however... Yeah, she does not have the movement to really complete that job. So I'm using my last action here. I'm not very confident here yet. So far, it feels like every move I end up doing, I like regret really quickly. So okay, let's try and headshot it too. Okay, see, I knew there was variance, but I thought there would be more variance. So when you circle the reticule over somebody like that, it really does work pretty well. Wish there was a button to just, like, kick somebody off the roof, too. That would be nice. Okay, but now we don't have to worry about that sniper up there anymore. We do have to worry about those 3 units down there. They're calling more reinforcements. I can see that they have some shock troopers in there. Yeah, the enemy actually uses grenades now, so driving a tank right into there doesn't work as well as it used to. And now we got this tank coming from over here, which might also be Largo's job. I don't know yet. Oh, they're coming for Rosie. Oof. Coming for Claudia, actually. Okay. Okay, I thought they'd be after Rosie. Alright. So I like that we get to see Claudia kind of, like, take some pot shots on them as they're, like... as they're twitching around up there. We traded in Catherine, so is Jan gonna be here now? Yay! I should have done this a little bit differently, though, and called Jan in at this one, because now I'd have to walk Jan all the way up there, and I don't think I have time for that. So...
Just watch this.
Okay. We'll move Largo first. So... Oh, you destroyed my whole cover there. Thanks to your tank. So yeah, this is even worse than I thought it was. Yeah, Catherine's freaking dead. I don't know if it's even worth it to try and get back to her here. Run for it, Catherine. And take cover. And end your turn. Just end your turn right here. We're not even going to take shots. We're not even going to do extra fires. I just wanted to try and save you. Okay. Here's an idea.
Here I go.
What if we take Ica and retreat? And we take Jan. How far over there can Jan get? No, let's try and move Claudia again. Nope. No, I was getting greedy.
Just my luck.
Make use of the building.
Shoot.
Medic.
Okay, so you're gonna call Fina in.
Stay with us. It won't be long now. Please,
Cool.
We need help.
So Fina's using Lunar Bless. No, don't get over the cover. I know they tried to make it like easy to get over cover by just using the control stick, but that makes it way too easy to accidentally move over cover. And that's not what I want at all. That's like really, really bad, actually. Yeah, none of this is gonna freaking do anything. I just saved Claudia really for no reason. I don't think it was even worth it to move Wendy back. There's too much going on there right now to do tank stuff. So let's target mode.
Ain't no stopping me.
Whoa, what is happening there? Okay, whatever started that, Rosie is all about it. Okay, and let's do the grenade.
Here I come.
Come on. That's not as much as I wanted. Also, that was damage to the body. And that's no good. It's pretty cool how much of a game changer tanks really are, though.
You? Sure.
Can we get a line of sight for Jan? Will we be able to actually see the tank? Because if so, Jan might be able to fire off a lance at it. Okay. This will actually work, I think.
Die for me,
Pow.
sweetie.
Okay. And maybe if we move Jan up there, it's not going to replenish
You? Sure.
in time. But I wanted to see if maybe it would replenish now that I was actually in. Okay, as soon as I get in the into the base camp, Jan gets a new lance.
Die for
Perfect.
me, sweetie.
Okay. Good job, Jan. You made it work.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
And I know you're just standing in the open, Jan, but Jan's just out there. He's out and proud. Good for you, man. You're proud of yourself. So then
Yes, right away.
I think what I want to do is move Homer up here, my other mechanic. Repair the Edelweiss. Get the Edelweiss ready for a big assault. So that's going to be the engineer's tools. Alright. And Homer can just stay there. And current phase, yes. Alright, what are you guys gonna do now? You got Largo kind of where people can get him. This Lancer's coming for Welkin, I can tell. Yeah, now that I don't have Rosie there anymore, though, Rosie can't punish their movement. There's also an explosive there. I don't like that. Okay, but that's your only lance, right? So as long as you don't stay in the base camp, you can't keep firing those at me. Right? Right? Is that how all that works? I don't know. There's a lot of enemy units. What are you shooting at there? You're shooting at Largo, but it didn't give me a very good view of it. Okay. Yeah, if Lancers had anything to fight off infantry, that would be cool, but they don't. So I think my next move is to move up Rosie and Wendy again to be able to shoot these guys as they come out. Okay, you climbed back down the ladder. Rosie, can you get them? No, Rosie can't get them. Oof. Destroying the cover, but lances, for whatever reason, really don't do crap against infantry units, so it's okay. I think I'm just going to be ignoring that Lancer as best as I can. So how about
Here I come.
we move Wendy back up dangerous as it may seem. Cover, target mode, and shoot the one who's being an idiot by standing in the front here. I know, my battery's low.
Yay.
Okay, so that's one down. And maybe... Okay, well...
I'm on.
Yeah, we'll take Rosie. And move you over to this cover over here. Man, what turn are we on?
Don't leave yourself open.
No, we'll move... No, that's... Rosie can't make it that far. So, this will have to be good right here. Point yourself at this shock trooper. Yeah, not very good.
Huh, this ain't
Just
even
crouch. Oh, okay. So Rosie has undercover fire. Will do a better job when no one can see her. Okay. How about Largo? How are you doing there? Largo doesn't need to be here anymore. There is still this one other tank that's trapped in position right now.
Entering combat.
But okay. It's time for me to finally move the Edelweiss again. I'm not going to move the Edelweiss all the way into everybody's range, but I'm going to start. Where's the mortar? Here we go. Nice range on the mortar. Okay, and that actually killed one of them too, which is good. I really just especially wanted to get rid of their cover, but it killed... Oh, not even one, both of them. Oh, I destroyed Wendy's cover. Okay, that wasn't good. That was kind of bold. That was a bold choice on my part. Oh. Sorry, forgot what I was doing there. Forgot I had to, like, select to end my turn. Okay, should I keep...
Entering combat.
Let's keep Edelweissing. Because we can start trying to destroy more of this stuff. Well, that was our mortar. We would need to replenish the mortar to get another one. So... Bam. Yeah, trying to destroy the head of the thing a little bit more. And you... That doesn't harm you as much as I thought it would. Sorry, for some reason I thought getting run over by a tank would do more damage than that. Silly me.
Entering combat.
This is way too much like what I did last time. It's uncomfortable. Why do they keep their batteries on the outside anyway? Okay. At least the tank is gone now. We don't have to worry about the tank anymore. And...
I'm on it.
yeah, we'll get Wendy to some better cover. And we will fire on this moron. We actually shot the Edelweiss a bunch of times in doing so. Wait, what am I stuck? Oh, that's all. That's as far as I can go. Okay. All right. Just try and hold out there, Wendy. Let's see. Maybe they only have 4 units left. One of them is a Lancer, but they don't have any more Lances. They might have some grenades. You get 5 CP. Why did you get so many CP? I feel like you shouldn't have. Where did you get the other Lance? No fair. You used your Lance. Are you close enough to base camp that you were able to replenish it? Oh, and he's close enough now that he's going to use his Lance on the Edelweiss. Oh, wow. I am very bad at this. I am very bad at this. That's twice now. That's so much time I'm putting into this.
Sorry, everyone. 1. We heard gunshots. Report your status.
Wilkes, I've intercepted an enemy transmission.
Interesting. So this is my third time through, and this is happening a little bit different.
There's nobody left at their camp to respond. Now that we've cleared it out. This is bad. It's only a matter of time before they send in reinforcements now.
Yeah, but does that mean...
This is Alpha Camp. A patrol unit had a misfire. Condition green. Relax. We're fine.
Understood. Well, you guys keep the fires lit till it's time for our shift. Over and out.
Oh man, Asara actually doing some espionage there.
Apologies for acting without permission, sir.
No apologies needed. That was awesome. East continues to be the biggest badass in this game. Secret badass.
We saved ourselves some heat.
So does that mean that there won't be as many reinforcements coming in this time? They still have a lot of actions. What did you just blow up? You blew up something, I can tell. Okay, so we still got that Lancer up there. We actually, Alicia managed to shoot the sniper off of the roof all in one go, which was pretty impressive. Okay, now you're gonna... Oh, I thought you were trying to destroy her cover. That works too, I guess. It's an interesting strategy. The problem is you can't always see what they destroy, since it shows you from one of your character's angles. If they're, like, aiming at a structure, it's possible to go for a while without knowing what structure they blew up, if any. Like, a few times I've discovered that one of my characters suddenly was no longer in cover. But cool, okay. This is the approach I want to take more now, especially now that they're not going to be calling in as many reinforcements. So that now I can have characters dealing, kind of doing counter damage as their units move around now, if we get some scouts and some shock troopers up there. Speaking of, there is a shock trooper in the corner there by the Edelweiss that I still haven't gone around to killing. Are those... Do you have 2 tanks there or just 1? Well, I just deployed a new, Okay, so Ica got taken out this time, but it's okay. I was able to send her to the medic, which was cute because it was Fina and Ica. And we brought Jan in as a secondary Lancer. When you hit retry mission, it, like, doesn't let you change what characters you have in the loadout, unfortunately. But, that's okay, I guess. Do we want to... Let's bring Jan a little bit closer. I think Jan will be alright. And maybe now you can... Yeah, we can feel a little bit better about hitting this thing. Cool. I love those one-hit kills on tanks.
Sorry, honey.
Sorry, honey. It's like... I don't know. I can't decide whether or not Jan as a character is like the developers being homophobic or not. I'm going to decide to just like Jan and accept him for who he is. Because he is just super... He reminds me of Shore Lee from Venture Brothers. Have I said that yet? Who, you know, in one way could be seen as a huge caricature, but in another way is just like a whole lot of fun. Oh! See, I thought each Lancer only had 1 lance at a time. But that's just not true, because Largo's carrying 3, so they have a limited amount, but it is more than 1. Okay, is there anything I can actually fire this on that would be worthwhile? Not really. I guess let's just fire it over there and hope it hits some cover or blows something up. I was hoping it would destroy that that bomb. Well, now that we know that we have multiple lances to work with, let's make some more noise, Jan. Sounds great. Oh, the noise we will make. That sweet, percussive death. 2 one-hit KOs on tanks. I got another one earlier with Largo, actually. Because this time I sent Largo off to the side. Okay, I don't want to move him closer to the bomb, so I'll use the last of his movements to back him off away from the bomb a little bit. Okay, this feels more like what I was maybe supposed to be doing.
Entering combat.
I do only get one mortar per turn, so I have Homer nearby to repair the mortar. Or to replenish the mortar. I want to blow up... Or do I want to mag him? I don't think the mag would kill him. I want to do the mortar and also get his cover out of the way. Yeah, you would not want one of those landing on you. And it did kill him. Okay. I'm bad at predicting when I'm going to get a one-hit kill and when I'm not. There are still Lancers out there that I should be worried about, so I don't want to move the Edelweiss all the way up. Okay, well, there's one Lancer, but I've learned not to let any
My turn, okay?
Lancers go. So... let's... yeah.
Please hit.
Yeah, that's not a lot of damage. But at least they don't counterattack. We need, that wasn't a very smart matchup, to be honest. We need somebody a little bit stronger with that sort of thing. And it looks safe over there, so Rosie is going to cross the street and deliver some pain up close and personal. Good. See, this is closer to like how I like to play FPSs, where I get like a shotgun or something and then just run straight up next to everything and blast them apart. If you watched me play FEAR, that's a lot how I did that game. Okay, so let's... we'll have Homer move here. Just moving next to the tank should replenish its mortar, but we'll also use the engineering tools to heal that little bit of damage that it has on it. Next turn, we'll plan to send the Edelweiss in. We don't have enough CP for it this turn, unfortunately.
I'm on it.
But we can move Wendy around the corner, maybe, and get her ready to then. So we'll have... let's blow up this before one of the enemies blows it up and messes me up that way. I know that reveals Jan a little bit better, too. Jan, like, turned towards me at the end, too. Like, hey! Warn a guy first, won't ya? Alright, they have 3 units on the board.
Sir, Gallian commandos have occupied Alpha Camp, sir.
Okay, so this is the scene that I would get before.
Reported their status screen not minutes ago.
Oh, no, it's a little bit different.
Yes, but thinking back on it, I didn't recognize the voice on the line. Damn it! Feed me misinformation, huh? I want every last man we have out there. Bring me those Gallian heads.
I like that the mission went a little bit different. I'm not sure exactly how I managed it that way. I, like, managed to take out an entire camp early enough, I guess, before they would call for reinforcements. And since I had already taken the camp, they didn't... yeah, I got the camp 1 turn earlier than I usually get, is I guess what happened. Okay. So... now I think it's time for the Edelweiss. I'm glad we destroyed that wall, because now we can maneuver around these bombs and tanks. And I want to gate crash through here. Let's get our mortar ready and explode it up. Okay. That was not a kill on the shock troopers and whatnot, but it was still pretty good.
Here we go.
So let's do it again. It's not that Edelweiss is the best tank, it's just that it's our tank, and we're so proud of it. And it's the only one we have, And it's got this sentimental value, you know. So now we'll go for the mag. And we'll get rid of this shock trooper. That wasn't, like, I didn't center that aim very well, so I'm actually pretty glad that that worked. We should try and finish this off this turn, then. They're both scouts, so I think I'm going to use Alicia and hope for that better movement speed to carry me through here.
That's the block out there.
Yeah. Alright, and we can actually get right here and use a grenade. So we're gonna blow the rest of your cover up, man. Whoosh! It actually bounced off his head, too. Oh, I love it.
Target silenced.
Alright, and that gives us a few moments left. So before I send Alicia to occupy that, I'm actually gonna try and get, like, one more kill out of this, which I'll give to Wendy. You've been run over a couple times, but units are surprisingly resilient to being run over. It never ceases to amaze me.
Enemy unit neutralized.
Alright. Good old Wendy's. Great sandwiches. Wendy's is doing something weird, too, now. You know how, like, KFC did their, like, they made a dating simulator game? Wendy's is making, like, a tabletop adventure game in the style of, like, Pathfinder or Dungeons & Dragons 5e. Alright, finally. Third try is a charm. We're learning, guys.
Nice work. We've occupied the enemy encampment at the bridge's end.
Drawbridge control room secured, Welks.
Excellent. Open it up, East. Let's see how their tanks like the river.
Yes, sir.
It's a good thing we all speak English and have similar accents, too, so East was able to better fool them on the radio. And I guess used similar kind of codes, so saying everything's all green, you know, actually worked. Or does East just know their codes? Because I would think that would go the way it did for, like, Han Solo, when he's saying, like, oh yeah, everything's fine up here, how are you? And they send stormtroopers up anyway. We're actually pulling up the bridge while they're on it. Yeah, that can't feel good. Your tanks, unfortunately, are not frog tanks. You will die down there. This tank is now your prison. It is your coffin. It is your Davy Jones locker. So not only do we get the bridge, we immediately weaponize it. Alright, and new episode has been added. Let's finish up Chapter 4 here. Weaponry tab has been updated. Cool. Is that updated to say about how we now have an amphibious tank? I know it can only be under there for, like, less than 60 seconds, but still, it's pretty cool.
It appears that Lieutenant Gunther's plan worked. An impressive start, soldier.
Thank you, Captain.
The kid's crazy. Drove a damn tank right into the stinking river.
Crazy like a fox.
Yeah, and I can't believe it worked. I'm still in shock.
All right, you two. Now hold up your side of the bargain and you listen to Welkin.
Yeah.
The kid might got the chops to command, but that don't mean I gotta like any dark hairs.
You don't have to like them, but you gotta stop being insubordinate, man.
It's okay, Alicia. I'm used to it by now. But I hope... I know the day will come when Darksons can join society as equals.
East, could you just, like, speak up a little bit? There's kind of, like, a battle ballad going that's really drowning you out.
I'm not interrupting anything. It's me again, reporting for GBS.
Lieutenant
Game Boy
Gunther,
Station?
That was quite an impressive result on your first mission.
Yes, thanks to the squad's hard work, we managed to take back the Great Vassal Bridge.
Any impressions on things to come now that you've gotten your first taste of victory?
Impressions?
Well, let's see. Bridges are important. They link the roads that bring people what they need.
I learned that bridges are important.
I'd like to become a sort of bridge, linking my crew together. I think that's my new goal.
Thank you for the interview. That was an F-Zero GX reference. I don't know how many people would have gotten that. Okay, a parting wish. Let's see it.
Sorry, this is about all I can do.
This one's opening like a Fire Emblem sport conversation. Oh, she's got more of those lion's paws? Is that what they call it?
But maybe, once everybody returns, they'll see a couple of lion's paws blooming, and it'll start to feel like home again.
Hey,
Lion's
Alicia, we're heading out soon.
paws, lion's paws.
Okay, I'll be right there. Wildflowers, do your stuff.
Plot twist, Alicia is basically Poison Ivy.
Chapter 5. The Cloden Wildwood.
Okay, so we'll have to start this next time, this new episode that's been added, but the personnel tab has been updated and a new skirmish battle has been added. I don't know if I'm going to bother with all the skirmishes, but I would like to keep checking out headquarters here and there. See if there's anything new here. Let's take a look at the squad barracks. Can I get anybody new? Oh wait, no, this just shows me who I do have. Take me to the command room, that's it.
Hello, Welkin. Here to fine-tune your squad? Oh, and there have been some new recruits. You should take a look at the master list.
Alright, we got Melville. These are a lot of people that we had before. Oh, Yoko. Alright. Whoa! That was, I don't know why that happened just now. That was some weird... Was that control stick drift? I hope it wasn't. Carl! Still no Vise. I'm sorry, but if you're not Vise, I'm not really interested in changing my team comp for you. Okay, let me just check out Castlefront Street real quick, and we'll call it a day.
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man. Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud. I couldn't help but snipe him with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
Okay, so... let's read these two things. Militia claims Vassal Bridge. Gallia's militia brings home the glory. As the first operation in what is likely a full-scale counteroffensive, did newspapers usually, like, write in detail this much what was going on the war front? I feel like you're giving away information to the enemy if they buy your paper. I don't know, I could be wrong. The 3rd Regiment reclaimed the Great Vassal Bridge, a vital trade artery, after rousting the Empire's local defenses on the 14th. This officially freed I'm still bad at saying that. Rangriz from the need to seal its walls. Rather than assail the Empire's bridgehead barricade, the militia opted to swim a tank across the river and attack from the rear, an unconventional strategy to say the least. The drawbridge was then opened, dumping the rest of the defensive force into the drink. The man behind the bold plan, Welkin Gunther, 22, is none other than the son of EW1 hero Belgian Gunther. This acorn hasn't fallen far at all. I don't know, I'm worried that, like, one of the Imperials is gonna, like, get this paper and use it to, like, oh, so it was this person. Now we have more information on one of their leaders. On the 20th, the Gallian forces in the north announced their retreat from the area. Though no details were given, the Imperial takeover of Fausen, keystone among the North Gallian industrial cities, is likely a chief cause. The capture of Fausen, a center of Gallia's Ragnite, steel and oil refineries, struck a massive blow to the nation's productivity. Yeah, that's not good. Though the meeting among Gallian army leaders held the day word of Fausen's fall arrived. What? Though the meeting among galleon army leaders held the day word of Thousands Fall arrived. That's a really weird way to word that, lady. I don't know if I want to invest in your newspaper if this is how you word things. Lasted well into the night. Okay, the meeting lasted well into the night is what they're saying. It was held the day that word of Thousands Fall arrived. No official word has yet been issued as to a specific plan for liberation of the city. Gotta be careful with those gerund phrases, man.
Come to make a donation to the Get Ellen's Name on a Book Fund?
This is gonna be a donation to go back to writing school, lady. I get how what you wrote was grammatically correct. It was just very confusing. Okay, so I paid for this. And now that I did that, I can leave?
Back and see the writing on the wall again soon. I'll be waiting for you.
So, what... money at... the War Cemetery. Let me see if, now that I have more experience, if this guy wants to teach me a new order. I haven't been using my orders yet, either. Because they're just, like, increase one character's defense or something.
I'll teach you healing request today.
Okay, this is the same one that I wanted to learn before.
To heal a single allied unit's wound. Well, what is your decision?
Oh, that's a lot of experience. Fine.
Very good. I hope my orders can assist you in saving the nation. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Because he's homeless. He sleeps at the cemetery. That's like all my experience points, though. Okay, I need to do some like R&D, some training in the field and stuff, but I'll do that at a later time. This has been the Comic Foil. Thank you for watching me bumble through that mission for 2 episodes. Hopefully the other ones will go better, though it looks like a lot can go wrong. I just gotta keep Welkin's tank safe until I know I can get away with it. Anyway, Comic Foil, signing out.